Hello and welcome to the Voice of TOD. I'm Tom, and today we're going to take a look at the news that broke yesterday. Larian are pushing Baldur's Gate 3 forward on PC, and I'm so thankful. So we're actually over here on the Steam page, because this is the first place that I saw the community update. This is community update 20. Dragonborn, a half-orc and a monk walk into a tavern. So there's quite a few things confirmed in here. I'm just going to pick out the bits that I find more interesting. I am not a Baldur's Gate aficionado. I've never played the first two games. I've played, maybe 12 hours of Baldur's Gate 3 in early access when it first came out. But I am just so excited about this game. This is going to be something that we're going to play the heck out of. So moving it almost a month forward for PC is not only massive for me because Starfield was a mere 6 days away originally, but it now gives me time to really get into this world, and we're going to stream a lot of this game, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. But let's get into what this is. So as I say, I'm not going to go through all of it. You'll be able to find it probably on the Larian website. It's also on the Steam page. You don't have to own the game to get to this, just as long as you can get access to Steam. But it talks about a few things. So we have new characters, new class, lots of cool stuff coming. But the first thing that I wanted to say, Baldur's Gate 3 is launching on PC on the 3rd of August this year. They're bringing it forward to the 3rd. Oh, it gives us a week more. Well, it gives us a week, gives us more than a week, gives us a month before Starfield. And they do actually reference that here. So obviously the PlayStation version is still releasing on September 6th, which is Starfield Day. But that's okay, because that's not on the PlayStation. Xbox made sure of that when they bought the entire publisher. So, as you can see here, it's available Steam, GOG. You buy it now, buy it later. If you want this game, you probably already own it if you play on PC. But it is also coming to the PS5. But as they reference, this means Baldur's Gate 3 released at a time when you'll have more time to play it. I quite like that line. It's very true. They're obviously aware of what's releasing around them, and this is a big game. They've spent 6 years building it. They spent 3 years in early access. They want people to play this game and just enjoy it for everything that it is. And I'm sure this game will have loads of replayability. I'm so happy about this. I am genuinely so happy about this. Next bit of really cool news. New level cap is level 12. So they originally planned for level 10. Now it's level 12 so that you can unlock some of the more cooler things in the game. Playing our allies, Otto's irresistible dance. I don't know what those two things are, but chain lightning, hell yeah, I'm in. I love chain lightning. I've been using chain lightning quite a lot in my Celasta playthrough. If we go magic, we're gonna be chaining lightning. That's just how it works. But this is cool. This is really nice, and we obviously, getting up to level 20 in D&D, you basically become demigods. It's a little bit too tough to balance because you have so many toys. Level 12 is a very nice sort of mid-range. You're very powerful, but you're not overpowered. So this is cool, and it also gives us an idea of how big this game is going to be, because it takes a while to get to level 12. Races. They're confirming Dragonborn and half-orcs. You can see you got the Dragonborn there, you got a half-orc there, but this is everything that's going to be in the game at launch. Launch, races, and subclasses. Human, Githyanki, half-orc, dwarf, hill dwarf, mountain dwarf, and druga. Elves, high elves, wood elves, drow, Seldine drow, and Lolth drow. Tieflings, Asmodeus tiefling, Mephistophales tiefling, and Zariel tiefling. I'm guessing they're types of demon? I don't know. I don't know much about, I know a bit about D&D, I don't know a huge amount. Halfling, Lightfoot or Strongheart. High Elf, Half Elf, we've already done the High Elf. Half Elf, we've got your Wood Half Elf, your High Half Elf, or your Drow Half Elf. That's kind of cool, it merges the two together. Gnomes, rock gnome, deep gnome, forest gnome. You can already see there's a lot in this, can't you? And then dragonborn. So there's 10 different options. Pick your colour, but there's more than Mass Effect. Black, blue, copper, gold, green, red, white, silver, brass, or bronze. Basically, it's the type of dragon and what their resistance and power set is. You just inherit some of that depending on the colour that you choose. Lots of choice there. And the character creation in the early access is already really deep and incredible. So this is really cool. I'm liking this. I'm probably going to be boring and go human, because on a first playthrough that's what I do. Although tiefling could be very fun. It depends what class I want to do. Speaking of classes, see, we have a monk confirmed as well. Launch classes. I'm not going to go through each individual subclass. We're just going to go over the main, but I'll sort of hover over them so you can see them. So we have barbarian, druid, fighter. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. We have the berserker, the wild heart, and the wild magic barbarian. That's cool. Druid, land, moon, and spores. Fighter, battlemaster, eldritch knight, and champion. I like the battlemaster. I might go champion. It's more brute force, raw power, critting on 18, 19, 20, or at least 19, 20. So I'm tempted to go fighter. Ranger is really fun as well though. So hunter, beastmaster, and gloomstalker. Rogue, arcane trickster, assassin, and thief. Sorcerer. Sorcerers are really fun as well, especially with their sorcery points where they can do all kinds of weird things with spells. Wild magic, draconic bloodline, and storm sorcery. That's going to be the chain lightning. Bards, law, valor, or swords. I don't know what a swords bard is, but that sounds kind of fun as well. Monk, I adore the monk class, so we could also be a monk. I don't know, I need to see it. But you've got open hand, shadow, and 4 elements. Open hand is a lot of fun. Warlocks. Again, I love a warlock. My preferred subclass isn't here, but you're going to be able to choose from Archfey, Fiend, or the Great Old One. Still quite a lot of choice. I really wish we had the Blade Lock idea, but it's not here, so it's fine. I'll play something else. Paladin, Ancients, Devotion, Vengeance, and Oathbreaker. Paladins are fun as well. I wouldn't naturally go with them first, but they are very strong. Cleric, lots of stuff in these last two. So we've got the Knowledge, the Life, the Light, the Nature, the Tempest, the Trickery, or the War Clerics. Loads of choice. Sounds like just purely from the name and my limited knowledge, you're going to be able to either build into a healing or build into a warrior. Loads of different stuff there, so that's cool. Finally, Wizard, Abjuration, Conjuration, Divination, Enchantment, Evocation, Necromancy, Illusion, and Transmutation. Pretty much all the major schools of magic in D&D there, I think. Yeah, I think so. You can already get an idea of how much is in this game between... What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 races, plus all of the different subclasses for all of the relevant ones. Then you've got 1, 10, 11, 12 classes to pick from, and again, a load of subclasses to really distill it down into a playstyle that you want. I'm so excited for this. I don't think I've been this excited for a PC game ever. I don't even know where to start. We're gonna get in opening day, launch day. Here's the game. Build a character. I already know a little bit. I think I got a character at level 3 before I lost the save because they reset the service and added a load of stuff in the early access, and I just decided to not go back to it. I don't really know the story, and I've played some of this. This is Mass Effect style epic storytelling. It feels to me. This feels like a whole new, just a reimagining of the RPG class. From what I've played of Divinity Original Sin, there is so much that you can do in combat, and this one felt the same, if not improved. There is so much that's going to be in this game. I'm so excited for it. Larian they knock it out the park with just about everything that they do. And I don't think this is going to be any different. I cannot wait to get playing, and I cannot wait to start streaming this game and sharing it with all of you. Last thing I will say before we go, there is a panel from hell, which is the final one before the game launches on July the 7th. I won't be covering this, but if you are at all interested in this game, do check them out, because Larian are incredible. Their panel from hell stuff has been incredible, and how they've updated the community with the game and everything that they're doing. I am sure that they've held things back for that panel, and after that point it is a mere 20-something days to full launch on the PC, and I cannot wait. Let me know in the comments what you think about just the absolute wealth of stuff that's coming to the game. And they say at launch, I'm guessing there's going to be additions, potentially DLC, maybe even level cap raises with future DLC. I don't know. I have no idea what their plans are post-launch. Right now I don't need to know, because this game is going to be huge and I am here for it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.